In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a free server for Minecraft 1.21.5. The first thing you want to do is you want to go to the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment, and then it is going to bring you to a page that does look like this, and basically it is going to give you all the necessary files and tools that you will need in order to actually run free Minecraft servers. And in addition to that, it will also provide you with a step-by-step guide. So anyways guys, let's just go ahead and do step number 1, which is to download the Minecraft server file. So to begin, you will need the official Minecraft server software, and over here underneath step number 1, it will give you the direct link. So let's just go ahead and press on it like so, and then it is going to open up the official Minecraft website. And basically we need to go ahead and press over here where it says download Minecraft server 1.21.jar. So let's just go ahead and press on that right over here, and now it will begin installing to our device right over here. Now depending on your web browser, you might see that this file will appear on the top left. However, you could always go ahead and find the file inside of your file explorer right over here, and then just looking underneath downloads, and yep, here it is. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and actually put the server file inside of my desktop right over here. So just go ahead and drag and drop it out here, and I recommend that you guys do the same thing because it will just make the process significantly easier. But anyways guys, once you're done with that, we can go ahead and do step number 2, which is to create a server folder. So let me show you guys how to do that. So you want to go ahead and just open up your desktop. You want to go ahead and right click, press on new, then go ahead and press on folder. And from here, you want to give your folder a name. It could be whatever you want, but for this video, I'm just going to be calling it server files, just like so. There you go. And this is basically the folder that we're going to be using throughout the entire video. So you want to make sure you do keep track of where it is. All right, so it's right over here. So now the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and just open up the folder over here. And as you're able to tell, at the moment it is empty. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drag and drop the server download file over here. So let's just go ahead and drag it in here. And then once you're done with that, you should be good to go. All right, but once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and proceed to the next step. So step number 3 is to install Java for your device. So basically you need Java in order to run .jar files. We essentially need to download Java in order for this to actually work. So over here, it is going to give you the direct download to Java. So underneath step number 3, you want to go ahead and just press on this link right over here. And then it is going to bring you to a page that looks like this. So number 1, make sure that JDK21 is actually selected. And then you guys want to go ahead and press on your operating system. So we have it for Linux, Mac OS, or Windows. So me personally, I'm on a Windows, so I would go ahead and select on Windows. Then I would install the x64 installer right over here. And if you're running into any issues when you're trying to download Java, I recommend that you guys go ahead and run the jar fix. And this step is actually optional. You should only do it if you're running into issues when downloading Java. But it's always good to know this just in case Java causes you issues in the future. So if for whatever reason you aren't able to go ahead and download Java, you just want to go ahead and press on this link right over here. Then you want to go ahead and press on jarfix.exe, and then it is going to run a executable command on your device that is going to attempt to repair all the Java files and basically make your Java work. So anyways guys, once you're done with that, we can go ahead and proceed to the next step. So the next step, you want to go ahead and go back to your desktop right over here, and you want to go ahead and open up the server files folder that we did make earlier. So let's go ahead and just open it up, and then you'll notice that you'll see server right over here .jar. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and right click on it, then we're going to go ahead and press on open with and select on Java TM platform as the binary. So that's right, it's really important that you guys download Java before you do this process because you will need Java in order to actually run this file. But let's just go ahead and press on Java right over here, and now you just want to wait a little bit, and then a bunch of new files inside of this folder should appear. Or you guys can go ahead and just double click on the server.jar file right over here, but you just want to wait a little bit, and you will notice that a bunch of like folders and text files will start appearing. So yep, eventually we should get something that does look like this. So the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening up the EULA.txt file right over here. So let's just go ahead and press on this like so, and then it is going to open up like the notepad, and you will notice that in the last line it will say EULA equals false, and we need to actually change that to say true. So just go ahead and delete false, and then just enter in true in all lowercase, and then you want to go ahead and save this file. So go over here to where it says file, then you want to go ahead and press on save right over here. And this is basically the user agreement as well. So if you want to go ahead and read the user agreement for whatever reason, then here is the link, and you can basically open it up in any web browser. But anyways guys, once you're done with that, you can go ahead and close out of it. Now, if you want to go ahead and adjust your server properties, then you guys can go ahead and press over here where it does say server.properties. And then it's going to open up like another notepad application. Now, me personally, I actually do have Visual Studio Code right over here. So if you do have Visual Studio Code, then it will automatically open it up for you. So for example, we can go ahead and change our game mode right over here. We can go ahead and change the difficulty and basically everything that you do need. But anyways, guys, once you're done with that, you can go ahead and just close out of it. Now, for more information, this server will only work while you're on your PC, and it will also run on your Wi-Fi. So it's really important that you do have a good and stable Wi-Fi connection in order to actually run this server. And unfortunately, this is the case, but because this is a free server, we kind of have to go through like some compromises and stuff like that. So you still are able to run your server, but you will only be able to play it when you're on your PC. But anyways, guys, once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and just double click on server.jar one more time. So just literally double click on it like so. And now this will actually begin your server. All right, then it's going to open up a window that looks like this, and you may get like a warning over here. So just go ahead and press on allow access. That is perfectly normal. And this is basically going to go ahead and start your server. But anyways, guys, once you're done with that, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and open up the Minecraft launcher really quickly and just load into Minecraft 1.21.5. All right, guys, once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and press over here where it does say multiplayer. Then go ahead and press on add server, and then where it says server address, you want to go ahead and type in localhost. So this is actually sufficient because you are running it locally, so you don't need to write like any complicated IP address or something like that. And for the server name, you can go ahead and just name it whatever you want. So I'm just going to be calling it server tutorial. And then once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and press on done. Then if we go ahead and scroll all the way down, do not mind me, guys, I do have a lot of servers, but this is the server that we did just make. It was called server tutorial, and you will notice that it is up and running. So now we can go ahead and just press on join server right over here. And there you go, guys. We are actually in the server. And as you're able to tell, it will actually update what's happening. So you can see like what players join, at what time they join and stuff like that. So that is honestly pretty useful if I do say so myself. But from here, you guys can go ahead and actually play with your friends. And basically you will need to port forward your server, and then your friends can go ahead and actually play with you. And I'll be leaving some links in the description down below showing you how to actually port forward your server. Now, I don't actually have a tutorial made for this yet, but if that's something you want me to do, then make sure to go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. It is a little bit complicated, but I promise you guys that I will make it as simple as possible. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe as we are trying to reach 400,000 subscribers. See you later, French fries.